The BMW Motorrad one-night adventure. This was gonna be a one-night trip, riding only dirt roads, introducing a lot of new guys to this amazing sport. The morning of day one, we had a quick tea at Oom Cornell's house and we set out to BMW Klerksdorp. It was a quick ride there and the bikes were lined up. We were ready. Pretty early on, we had a little bit of a dispute about new handguards that had hit the market.
Net hard wees, dis al wat ek. Okay, jy kan hier staan, draai hulle op of as jy staan. Ha? Nie myne nie. Ons anders is nog maar net anders gebou.
After opening one of the gates, I came back to my bike with a little bit of a surprise on it. Thanks, guys.
I think it was Jacques.
Here and there we had a couple of rough spots. The sand was a bit tricky to maneuver in some situations. Even I lost concentration at one point and dropped my bike. Some of the guys who weren't on adventure bikes had to go for a quick refueling at the nearest town before we headed back to the rest of the group. While we were refueling, Jacques asked me if I wanted anything, sweets, drinks. I told him, yeah, you can surprise me. And he bought me a can of spaghetti. Thanks, Jacques.
Dirk, wat het jy te sê vir die fans? Ha? Wat het jy te sê vir die fans? Nee, wat nie veel. Nie veel nie. Ek sê rustige kalm man. Rustige kalm man.
I call this one the jelly Killswitch switcheroo. Sorry, Oom Cornell. After a long day of riding, all the way from Klerksdorp, we finally arrived in Fouriesburg. After a delicious meal at the Windmill Pub and Grill, we were ready to set out to our camping spot. We arrived just before dark and we were getting ready. This was going to be a cold one. We had all known this, but it was only going to be a test of perseverance from here on out. I decided to have a little bit of fun. Jacques, you remember that surprise you gave me? I went out, find, not too big, just a couple of good-sized rocks, and I had to plant them in his sleeping bag. So what happened also was Jacques had forgotten his tent poles at home. So he and Oom Cornell had to share a tent. It was going to be an interesting night.
Ek het lank uitgaan. Dis so hy want toe ewe skielik moet hy op my bed slaap. Klip in jou sak.
Nee, vra net die vraag gevra al. Vra net die vraag. Nee, so gaan nie. Dit is so.
Unfortunately, I was caught out a bit too easy, but it was still pretty funny. Oom Cornell is known as the biggest snorer in our entire group. So it seems not only were the rocks a bit of a nuisance, but also his sleeping buddy. And after a quick camp pack up, we were ready to hit the road again. So unfortunately, Oom Cornell snapped his drive shaft. We still don't know how this happened, but I caught up to the group in front of me, and I came across Oom Louis, who had also taken a bit of a nasty fall. Some rock step-ups were disguised in the shadows, and he'd hit one of them a bit too hard. He'd probably had one of the most bent brake levers I've ever seen, but it was a quick fix. So it turns out Oom Louis had broken one of his knees in this fall, and without even telling any of us about any pain, he finished the whole trip. That's a whole new level of tough. We finally arrived in Roosendaal, and after a delicious waffle meal, I came across a biker in the making. Meeting back up with Oom Cornell, we had to make a quick decision what to do with his bike and its broken drive shaft.
En gery. Dit amper asof hy 'n stresvak hier gehad. Ja.
We had a slight towing miscommunication, but nothing major. We found a nice spot for Oom Cornell to keep his bike until the next day, and he was gonna grab a lift with someone else all the way back to Klerksdorp.
Cheers, boys! Tot ziens, Carries!
This was only a one-day adventure, but we always find ways to entertain ourselves and make the best out of things. I want to say thanks to everybody that had a hand in organizing this entire trip. It really was a fun one. Thanks. Until next time, guys.